Hi, my name is Brian.
Hey, I'm John.
Hey, John, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What are you doing out here today?
I am shooting a video with my friend Brian.
Hey, I'm Brian.
I'm John.
Whoa, dude, guess what? Knowing who you are is a really big deal.
No doubt.
And we come to the creed, this old scripture-based explanation of who God is, and that creed gives us the answer.
It does?
Absolutely. Knowing who you are and being able to explain that is a huge answer the creed gives you.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
So like, how would you describe who you are?
Yeah. Who are you?
I love backpacking.
I love soccer.
I love being under pressure.
I do the same.
Hey, you too?
Yeah, I do.
How about you? Do you like being under pressure, or are you more prepared before the fact?
I would bet most of you like procrastinating. That's what you like.
Are you watching this video on Wednesday afternoon?
That's right. Or are your parents watching with you? Do they like to procrastinate too?
Do your parents feel pressure? Where are your parents feeling pressure?
Yeah, maybe you could turn around and ask them right now.
All right, check it out. You guys take a second, answer that question together.
Yeah.
So check it out, guys. People have been wondering about who is God forever. And this is a huge, powerful question that we want to know and understand. And when we look and we try and find out, who is he? Is he a big guy in the sky? Is he for us? Is he against us? The thing is, when we want to learn about somebody, another person, about God, there's kind of a couple things we got to realize. One, we got to do life with them, because it's in life that we learn who we are and who they are. And the second thing is, we have to listen.
Yeah, you know, and people kept talking about God forever. I mean, we're not the first ones to think about who God is. So as people thought about God over the centuries, they had some really good ideas and they had some really terrible ideas, right? But when they gathered together in large groups, they would often try to come to a conclusion. We call these councils. And the conclusion of these councils was trying to describe exactly who God was. And at the end, before they had to go home, maybe they procrastinated like we do and they wait till the very end to figure out what they're going to do, but I don't know. At the end, they would come up with a statement, a conclusion that would tell the story of who God is and what he has done in our lives. So those statements, when they would finish them, when they would actually get them done because they procrastinated a lot, are called creeds. And creed comes from the Latin word meaning I believe. So these are statements of I believe that this is who God is. So can you state what you believe? I mean, if you've ever said a creed, maybe at church, then you've done it before, but can you really state what you believe?
We're going to be using the Apostles' Creed. It's a super old creed written by faithful Christians a long time ago. It's not the only creed,
right?
And it probably won't be the last creed, but it's a creed, a very trustworthy creed that gives us the foundation for explaining who we are in relation to who God is.
Yep. So the creed comes down to 3 articles. There's 3 parts to it. We call them articles. And so we're going to start today with just the very first article. So let's go ahead and take a minute and read the first article.
See you in a little bit. All right.
So this is an incredible day, right? We are outside.
Man.
Skies are beautiful. I mean, this is awesome.
It's not too hot, not too cold.
Right.
And all of this is from God for us.
Yeah, he created it all. I mean, this seems pretty simple, but God makes all the stuff, right?
But in the beginning of Genesis, he actually tells us, hey, yo, I invented plants and animals. I made you.
Yeah, absolutely. But is it just about plants and animals? I mean, when we think about who God is and what he's done for us, how he makes all the things, I mean, what is all the things? In our Lutheran tradition, we have a really neat way to talk about this. Martin Luther created something called the Catechism, which just means summary. And it was a way for parents, like you and I, to teach our families what the Bible is all about and what God's relationship with us is like. So we want you to read Martin Luther's explanation of the first article of the Creed from the Catechism.
Hey, John.
Hey, Brian.
Dude, God made your glasses.
Wow, thanks God.
Like boom, dropped them out of
Nice.
nowhere.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think so. I had to go to the eye doctors. They made them. It took like 2 weeks to get them.
And the
God made those?
doctor had to. He actually helped God make the glasses. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I think that's kind of what it is. I mean, when we talk about God creating stuff, we don't always mean that today he speaks something and it just magically appears. It's not really magic. Instead, he goes through means. He goes through people to be creative, to create things. That's how we see things today. So, did God create like iPhones?
Well, no, but he would have.
Well, he worked through people to do it, right?
Yeah.
All the little bits and pieces that it takes to make an iPhone, it comes from his original creation and through the creativity that he sparks in people. So, what else?
Well, he did this in the Genesis, very beginning.
Yeah.
He actually tells Adam and Eve to go out there, to be fruitful. Use your minds. Look what I've given you guys. Like, take care of this world and be a blessing to each other. In fact, that reflects Jesus in the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jesus was there at the beginning of creation. He was the word through which God spoke everything into being. And that's really the key. I mean, Jesus is a huge part of all the creation that goes on, that has ever gone on. But let's hold off on Jesus a little bit. We're going to get to him in Article 2 of the Creed.
Absolutely. So John, are you telling me that God not only created the elements that built your glasses and blessed you with those,
Right?
but he's also blessed you with a doctor who can
Right.
help you get the correct pair of glasses so you can see correctly.
Absolutely.
And-
Absolutely.
And that empowers you to go do your job.
Yeah, it makes it all possible, right? Otherwise, I'm doing this, and I'm blind as a bat. That's all I got.
He's blind
I'm blind.
as a bat.
I'm blind. Like I would walk right into that tree and not even,
You can't see
not
it.
even. Yeah,
You're blind
tree
to the tree.
right there. Can't see it.
See you later.
I have no idea what comes next because the screen went blank.
Yeah. Yeah, that- See you later, Chief, Coach, Boss.